Asia was our last international destination before the global lockdown took effect.
This time, limited budget and time was the least of our worries.
The early discovery of the highly contagious and deadly coronavirus almost made us change our minds.
We had 1 week, 2 countries and 4 cities.
Our first stop was Tokyo. Though we had a few hours connection in Seoul, we arrived very late at Haneda Airport.
We missed the last train to our destination hotel, so we had to Uber it.
Nice. She took our picture. She became our photographer. And there's a family mart. And there's our hotel.
Other than the excitement experiencing our first capsule hotel, all we did was sleep through our first night. I don't think so. Tuna for April. It's tuna. There's salmon for TJ.
Sandwiches looks good too. There's an eating. There's the astronaut. What are you having first, T?
The following day after breakfast, we dropped off our bags to our Airbnb, then explored the city.
We got lost for a while, but finally got on the right track. To have lunch.
Okay, my turn.
Meet an old friend.
What is that?
Cross the Shibuya crossing. And visit the Shibuya Sky.
Don't lean there, ate. Back up.
After our okonomiyaki dinner, we had a few mall visits, then browsed at Don Quixote before calling it a night.
We wanted to start our tour the following day at the Imperial Palace, but after a long walk we realized it was just the Imperial Garden.
We were still able to walk to the actual Imperial Palace, but it wasn't open to the public, so there wasn't anything for us to see.
I think this is a business district. And so we go this way. Higher building.
Heading to Ginza area, our decision to keep walking to work up our appetite ended in disappointment, as the soba place we wanted to try was closed for the holiday.
It was the best time for us to try an actual sit-down lunch at the nearest 7-Eleven store we found.
The rest of the day was spent in Ginza, hours of bargain shopping at GU and a little bit at Uniqlo.
Ginza. We didn't buy much, just one item.
We ended the night with trying the local version of McDonald's for a quick dinner.
The value set. Yeah, they have the chicken nuggets also.
After we left our Airbnb the next morning, we dropped off our bags and met a robo-friend at our next hotel.
What is he trying to explain?
Had a quick tour and shared some seafood at Tsukiji Market. Then we went back to Soba and we finally had our taste of this recommended place.
So, are they short complete order?
Akihabara was our next stop. It's a haven for the young ones and the young at hearts.
Walking distance is Imotivation. It's a fashion district, but we were only there for the sights and to get the Starbucks Sakura flavored Frappuccino at the Tokyo Plaza Mall.
Galaxy Building not only showcased the latest Galaxy technologies, but also has multiple free fun stuff.
There's more to go over there.
Takeshita Street is a vibrant shopping area nearby, so we checked it out for a while, then headed back to Shibuya.
Finally got the chance to try the conveyor belt sushi for dinner. For the food quality and price, this place is the best deal in town.
Salmon trio.
Our last hotel in Tokyo was very comfortable. Too bad we only had a few hours to stay as we had an early morning train to catch for Kyoto.
We had a little hiccup with our passes, which took some of our time, but we were still able to visit as many places as we can with our day trip. It was quite late at night when we arrived in Osaka, so after we checked in, we already missed the cutoff time for guests at the restaurant we were aiming for. It took a while and one walk out before we found this great place just minutes before they were going to close for the night.
Oh, there's a lot. Let's go.
We had a morning tour planned, but we were too exhausted that we just slept in and prepared for our flight to Seoul.
737-900. Bound for Korea. It's just promotion.
Pocket Wi-Fi is a steal here, but we didn't realize that Google
can
Maps
use
doesn't
that,
really
right?
work in Korea.
Okay.
We were so unprepared for this trip.
Thank you. Okay, 감사합니다.
Our accommodation was too comfortable with the massage chair. It delayed our plan for the night.
자동차 사고 나갈 구간입니다.
Another mistake was booking a hotel closer to the airport, which is far from areas which we wanted to visit. The cab fares cost a lot too, but it was already late and raining, so we just had to settle with visiting areas that were still open.
Lots and lots of chicken. Something right there. Right there. It's raining hard. Having a hard time to talk.
Exhaustion was getting the most of us that by the next day, we just decided to spend the remaining hours exploring Incheon Airport.
Unfortunately, our non-stop flight home was sold out.
We ended up having a full day layover in Honolulu instead.
No complaints there. None at all.
What? Oh, look at that. Someone's gonna get busy. Shopping? So you're not done shopping yet? But they said that the beach is over there on this side.
If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe and click that notification bell to get updates of our next videos.
Please ensure that personal